first CTC tournament finally got tipped off right here Friday afternoon as we had 3 games highlighting the action, 1 college, 1 girls, and 1 boys game. Let's recap all the games from here at the Beckley, Raleigh, and County Convention Center. We start with the first ever college game as part of the tourney. West Virginia Tech taking on RSC foe IU East Red Wolves. Pick up action right away off the steal. Kim Danzer dekes and finishes at the cup. A little later, Darren Martin gets it along the wing and powers through. He's hyped after that one. But the Red Wolves got out to a strong start as Antoine Allen between the legs step back 3 all money. But the Golden Bears proud back into this one, starting on defense. Sincere Edwards swats that away, leading to this transition basket from Cole Chapman. Tech went to locker room up 6 to the second half. Despite a close half, through and through, Golden Bears kept full control. Adam Steve drives in, contact for the and 1 finish. A little later, Tech only up 1 now, but on the pick and roll, Martin finds Thomas Haley, getting momentum back with the two-handed flush as the short-handed Golden Bears end a 2-game skid, holding on strong at the end, winning 83-78. Now to the high school action. Woodrow Wilson Lady Fly Eagles and University Lady Hawks is going shot for shot to start. Abby Dillon drives in and gets the floater to fall. A little later, Zoe Williams will get it inside and somehow gets that shot to fall for the and 1. But in this battle of birds, the Hawks just couldn't miss at a point as off the offensive board, Hannah Stample fires from downtown. A little later on the pick and roll, Julia Masel hits Lexi Simpson with a nice dime inside, and right before the end of the first quarter, Alexa Johnson puts one up from half court, and it's nothing but net as the Hawks led by 11 after 1 and 25 at half. In the second half, Woodrow tried cutting into the lead. Dillon dives through the defense for another floater, but University was just having its way as Bree Fox gets the steal and goes coast to coast for the finish. As in the end, Woodrow Wilson falls by a final of 95-57 to University. Now to the finale on the day. Shady Spring Tigers and Summit Christian Academy Falcons, as it was a tight start for both teams. Still showing off moves. Jalen Bailey reach around, no look dime to Kai Olson. But the Falcons all game were right there. MJ Patton passes out of the trap, finds a wide open Eli Patton for the layup. Later in the first, Bailey will drive baseline, hits Eli Sexton, who hit the midi, and the Tigers lead by 1 after 1. In the second, though, SCA started to get some separation. Chance Watkins outlets up to Adam Jones all alone. Falcons up by 3. A little later, MJ Patton dishes to Kyler Carpenter, splashes home the 3, and they're up by 5. Shady wasn't letting this get sort of reach, though, off the steal. Jack Williams gets it from Gabe Short, and Williams beats the buzzer, only trailed by 1 at half. In the third, it was still tight throughout. Olsen on the break dishes to Brady Johnson to take the lead. Not so fast as Eli Patton. He knocks down the corner 3, and they're up by 4. Tigers are reigning state champs for a reason, though. They'll break this whole thing open later. Williams finishes the tough basket on the cut, up by 5. And for the cherry on top, good ball movement leads to a Bailey and 1. Tigers are hyped as they topple the Falcons 64-53.